Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. I hope your day has been great. Mine's been really awesome, and we have an exciting video today, guys. So we're going to be starting off with the Dallas Fuel once again. So everybody's just going nuts because we all know the changes are coming. We just don't know what day it's actually going to drop. So it's already Wednesday. Hashgrow, the owner of the Dallas Fuel, did post on Sunday that we would know the changes coming to the roster this week. I guess we're basically halfway through and we still haven't heard anything. I'm hoping it comes tonight. I'm praying. It's super exciting. But because of the hype around it, everybody's just going absolutely nuts on Twitter, on Reddit, on YouTube. All I see is who are they dropping? Who are they picking up? What's going to happen? And one rumor that I am starting to hear a lot is that Mickie is going to be transitioning into a coaching role. And we do have a decently credible source, Halo of Thoughts, who is saying that he thinks it's going to happen. So we're going to take a look at that tweet. And to be honest, I kind of agree with this and I think it might be true. So that will be the first order of business on this video. And then guys, we are going to be talking about the talent takedown, Pacific versus Atlantic. There is going to be a rematch tonight. Doa, Monty, Uber, Sideshow, they're all back. Brenji, they're going to be facing off tonight in a rematch. It's going to be super hype. Let's go Atlantic. We're going to talk about this. And then lastly, guys, Seoul Dynasty has acquired two new coaches, which we have talked about before. Chang from the London Spitfire, their ex-head coach, is now with Seoul Dynasty, and he's not the head coach? Pretty interesting. We're going to be talking about that at the end of the video. If you're new around here, be sure to click that like button, subscribe to my channel for more daily content. If you want to stay up to date with anything Overwatch League, click the red subscription box. This is your channel. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop into this video, guys. So the Dallas Fuel, the changes are coming soon, and a lot of people are speculating. Well, what Aaron Halo Brown said on Twitter, who has been giving us a lot of juicy leaks lately, and he was right about something, guys. So I did say back a couple weeks ago that he has an iffy track record with the whole Malburn thing, which could have just been a weird situation where they did say they were looking to get in Season 2, but eventually ended up just going for Season 3. That's fine, because he did end up getting something right, and it was something pretty big, too. So let's go ahead and take a look at this tweet that Aaron Brown made about 8 or 9 days ago. He said this: source, and something that may not come as a surprise to some, ex-Spitfire coach Chang Gung Park has an agreement to join the Seoul Dynasty coaching staff. And well, as you guys do know, Chang did end up joining the Seoul Dynasty coaching staff. It was officially announced by the Seoul Dynasty Twitter yesterday, which we are going to talk about more later, because right now I really do want to focus just more on Aaron Brown and what he said about the Dallas Fuel, because it's definitely juicy, and Aaron Brown is adding credibility to himself, guys. This is great. So if Slasher does decide, I want to do something else, Aaron Brown, he could step up. He'll be the new juice man. You know what I'm saying, boys? We'll just have to see what happens. But this is what he tweeted out about the Dallas Fuel. And this was actually tweeted out right after I made my video yesterday covering that McGravy would possibly be joining the Dallas Fuel. This is what Aaron Brown said: with rumored changes coming in an off-tank and support, it will be interesting to see who's brought in and released with the Dallas Fuel. I expect Mickie to be moving to a coaching role and be lovingly dubbed Coach PMA. So I think it's pretty obvious to say, and everyone probably feels like this, but it would be so easy for Mickie to transition into a coach. He just seems like a guy that would be a great coach, especially when it comes to like attitude and emotional things. I literally cannot remember a day where Mickie was not happy, where he wasn't smiling. It honestly reminds me of my intro, where every day of mine is great. Every day of Mickey's is great. Every time he's ever been on the stage, no matter how bad the Dallas Fuel lost or even threw when they were ahead and how depressed every teammate of his was, he was still smiling. It's crazy. So I really do think that type of atmosphere is definitely valuable to an Overwatch League team. And for that reason alone, I think the Dallas Fuel would be like, all right, maybe Mickie isn't good enough to play off-tank. Sure, his Brigitte was insane, but like other than that, he can't play Diva. He can't play really Zarya. He can't play much. So obviously the best way to utilize his PMA is to move him into a coaching role. We don't want to trade him because he's just going to go and make another team's atmosphere very happy and exciting. That wouldn't be good. And if they did try to trade Mickie, it's not like they're going to get a ton for him. They can get like an average player in the league, which isn't good enough. That they need an all-star in the off-tank role, someone really good, someone similar to McGravy or a Korean off-tank. And well, they don't need Mickie to get McGravy, and they definitely don't need Mickie to get no Korean off-tank. If they want to get McGravy, it's like the easiest thing ever. They just offer him a contract since he's already signed to Team Envy. And then for a Korean off-tank, it's the same thing. They're signed to a Korean contenders team. They're not in the actual league, so they don't need to trade Mickie to a contenders team. They just need to offer the guy money and see if he goes with them. So I really don't see the value of Mickie when it comes to trades or anything. Now, I know I did say his PMA would be valuable to a team, but I don't think other teams know how valuable his PMA actually is compared to the Dallas Fuel because they've had him on their team all year long. And I think definitely in stage 4, Mickie probably did have a huge part to deal with the team, becoming more happy and the atmosphere just doing a complete 180. Sure, there were other factors. We all know the meta changes and Aero coming in really helped, but I think Mickie definitely was a factor as well. And for this reason, if they do pick up a new off tank, I don't see why they would keep Mickie on a sub position. There's no reason. He'll probably never get any playtime. You might as well transition him into a coach and he can help the off tank become a better Brigida and then focus on like emotional and attitude problems within the team. And I mean, let's just be honest, dude. If somebody was able to sit on that Dallas Fuel roster all season long and still maintain a happy persona, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, Mickey's an animal. How do you do that? Like, excuse my language, but how was Mickie so, how did he walk on that stage and smile every single day? Now, that really, that's a unique trait that Mickie has. To be able to do that is just incredible. Seriously, guys. Now, look at Siegel, for example. He was someone during that whole entire time who never really had any outbursts. He never went on a stream and cried. He never tweeted anything crazy out. He seemed like he was emotionally fine, right? But guess what? No, he decided he wanted to retire and quit the Dallas Fuel because probably all the crap they put him through this regular season. He said he was developing sleep apnea. He gained like 40 pounds over the regular season. The guy was probably so upset and depressed. And then compare that to Mickie. Like, how on earth was Mickie able to do that? He's like an emotional robot, but in like a happy way. Insane. So I definitely think the Dallas Fuel know the value within Mickie, and they're not going to trade him away. They're not going to sell him. They're not going to get rid of him. They want to keep him within the team, whether it is as a sub or as a coach. So I guess this video pretty much says Mickey's not going anywhere. He will stay with the Dallas Fuel, but I do think he is going to transition into a coaching role for season 2. And clearly I'm not the only one, because Aaron Brown said it and everybody on Twitter, Reddit, and YouTube. Like, I see it in my comments on my video yesterday. Do you think Mickey's going to stay? He could probably move to a coaching role, this and that. So that's what I think will happen. I'll tell you what though, guys, I can't wait for these Dallas Fuel roster announcements. I am freaking going nuts. I wish somebody would leak them, but I guess when they eventually do get announced, that'll just make it more exciting, and I'm gonna make the video so fast, guys. I'm telling you, like, give me an hour and 20 minutes max after that announcement and the video will be live, guaranteed, guys. So as soon as I hear about it, you guys are practically going to hear about it. So subscribe with notifications on if you don't want to miss the update. Trust me, it'll be worth it. And now let's go ahead and move on. And now moving on, guys, to... Oh yeah, that's right, the talent takedown. I was so excited about the Dallas Fuel changes, guys. I almost forgot about what we were talking about next, but it is the talent takedown rematch, and this is actually super exciting as well. So Chris Puckett tweeted this out today. Tonight we go again. I think to make things more even, we should get XQC to play across from Johnny on the Atlantic. Hashtag the fight continues with this poster showing all the players who are going to be playing tonight. We got Mr. X again, Doa, Brenji, baby. Brenji is back. Malik, Golden Boy, Sideshow. And then on Pacific, Chris Puckett, Monty, Hex, Reinforce, Zoe. They're all back, boys. Overwatch League talent plus subs, 9 p.m. Eastern and 6 p.m. Pacific, guys. So if you want to tune into this amazing match, be sure you do it. And what is great, this time we actually get to hear their comms instead of people casting it, which in my opinion is a little bit more exciting. It's going to be on their personal streams, which you can see on the sides of the poster. The Matt Mr. X, XMINX, those are the players' Twitch names, so you can go watch it live. It's going to be super exciting. It was honestly one of the greatest moments of the entire year to watch these guys go up against each other. Just seeing all the casters and analysts who have been talking and criticizing the players all year long, then go and play and see how bad some of them were, is pretty hilarious. And what's funny is, though, it was actually pretty decent looking Overwatch overall, though, so I think they did pretty good. I'm excited for the rematch, and we got Chris Puckett already talking trash, saying that the Atlantic team needs XQC, which I'm not gonna lie, they probably do need XQC, and watching XQC play in this match would be absolutely hilarious and probably make it 5 times better. So I hope that actually happens. But oh my god, my favorite moment from this entire event, and probably one of my top 5 favorite moments of the entire year, was watching the casters and analysts walk out the tunnel to play their match. Let's just go ahead and roll the clip, because if you guys don't remember or you didn't see it, you have to.
Team Atlantic!
Oh, this is the best by far. What are we doing?
unfortunately, he's forced to play Mercy. Sideshow! Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the best Widowmaker in Glendale, Mr. X. 205 pounds of Australian muscle, the GOAT, the Rat God, Uber. He is the OG bloodthirsty support. The greatest cheese chaser in Gloucester, the Widowmaker, the Frenchie. The Tupac of the dual shot, Malik. He's a global icon and a national treasure, Golden Boy!
Now that the losers are on this stage, let's bring out the winners. Give it up for your Pacific team, starting with the champion, the captain, all the way from Sweden. We've got the Moose Rider. Give it up for the main deck. It's Reinforced. Big Johnny taking his spot. But now we got another Ryan in the building. Let's hear it for the Monte Cristo! Just one of the many carries coming in for the Pacific tonight.
Alright, I'm not going to make you guys watch any more of that. Well, I'll leave it on the screen while I talk. It was pretty hilarious. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I thought it was just amazing. And looking at Crumbs, dude, the daddy, what does it say? The daddy cream, the daddy ice cream or something. And then Reinforced just carries them all because he's supposed to carry them in game. It was great, man. Yeah, the ice cream truck daddy or whatever the hell it is. Honestly, guys, one of the best moments. I can't wait for the rematch tonight. If you're excited for it, be sure to tune in. And then again, if you guys do want to see these matches, go back on the video, look at the poster, and you'll see their Twitches on the left and right. They will be live at 6 p.m. Pacific if you want to watch the match. Do not forget to tune in. It'll be funny as hell. Alright, and now moving on to the last part of the video, guys, which we did touch on this topic when it was leaked by Aaron Brown, and then we touched on it again earlier today. It is the announcement from Seoul Dynasty. They tweeted this out today. Announcement. We are excited to welcome KDG as the head coach and Chang-Goon as the assistant coach of Seoul Dynasty. Hashtag Seoul Dynasty, hashtag Overwatch League 2018, hashtag Gen G, hashtag We Are Gen G. Now, this is interesting, boys, because Chang is not the head coach, and I'm pretty sure we all, like literally everybody, expected him to be the head coach because he literally just led and head coached the London Spitfire to a championship in the Overwatch League. Why on earth was he not the head coach for Seoul Dynasty? Now, of course, Seoul Dynasty and like the management who decided this know these guys more than I do, or pretty much anybody else besides somebody on London Spitfire probably. And maybe they just made the judgment call that, you know, KDG would be better fitted for head coach and Chang would be better fitted for assistant coach. I have no idea, but in my head, it would just make sense if a guy just head coached a team to a championship, he would be the head coach for, you know, Seoul Dynasty. I guess that's not what it's going to be, and I really don't know why. Again, it's just something Seoul Dynasty probably agreed on. Don't get me wrong, though. I'm not trying to discredit KDG and say that he doesn't deserve to be head coach or he shouldn't be. Maybe he does. Maybe he's a really good coach and he just has a really good knack for that role. I just honestly wouldn't know because I don't know too much about him, and all I know about Chang is that he just won an Overwatch League championship. And we'll see if the coaching staff this year for Seoul Dynasty does better than the one last year, because let's be honest, the coaching staff for Seoul Dynasty last year was a joke. Literally, they had absolutely no idea what they were doing. They were subbing out Ryu Jahong for Jito like randomly in like the worst positions ever. I don't even know why. And then when they subbed out Miro for Ryu Jahong on a main tank, it's like, oh my god, I don't know what these guys are doing. They just never made any good roster decisions. So because of that, and the fact that they never looked like they were prepared for their opponents, I think they've got to be better, right? They can't be worse. Chang just won a championship and he was the head coach. So you think that would translate a little bit over to Seoul Dynasty. I expect this coaching staff to be much better. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Let me know down below what you think about the Dallas Fuel. Are they going to get rid of Mickie? Are they going to move him into a coaching position, or will they keep him in the off-tank role? Anything is definitely possible, and I have no idea what to expect. Don't forget, tune into the Talent Takedown rematch tonight. It'll be super exciting. Be sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know who you think had the best walkout from the casters and analysts. I gotta give it to Doa, man. That Jonak impression was so funny. The glasses, everything, it was perfect. And then lastly, guys, Seoul Dynasty, what do you think about the new coaches? Are you surprised that Chang isn't the head coach? I know I am. Let me know your opinions down below, guys. Also, drop a like on this video. And if you're new around here and you haven't already, you know what to do. Click that red subscription box. Stay updated on anything and everything Overwatch League, and don't forget, turn notifications on. You want to be notified as soon as possible when huge changes come from the Dallas Fuel, guys, whether it's tonight or tomorrow night. You will hear about it ASAP as long as you have post notifications on. So click that bell, turn it on, boys. And that's going to be it for the video, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.